Well, welcome back to class. This is Music 2302, and this is Thursday, April the 2nd. Hope you're doing well. Guess what? We're not going to play any inversions in today's lesson. I can hear you cheering already. No inversions, but we are going to do syncopation, and we're going to start out warming up on page 62 with the left hand. I'm going to play it all the way through. Before we do that, though, to remind you, there's a surprise coming at the end, so you want to listen to the end of the whole video, okay? So I'm going to play page 62, the left hand. You can play along with me if you like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Now, run it back and practice your left hand with me until you can do it correct. Good. Now that we're warmed up, we're going to turn the page and go on to page 64 and get started. Don't worry, you're going to see page 62 again in just a few minutes. So when we get to page 64, we really get heavy into syncopation. Syncopation is putting the accent on the offbeat instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It'd be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like that. That's putting the accent on the offbeat. So in this one, I want you to look at the first 4 measures to begin with. We're going to get that syncopation, and it's really easy because it's pretty much just one note. All right, here's the left-hand part. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 going on 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 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 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. There. Hope you followed that. Now you notice when we got to measure 12, I stopped. What we do, the roadmap of this piece is that you go back at that point to measure number 5, take the repeat, and then the second time when you get down there, you don't play measure 12, you skip from measure 11 to measure 13. And you know then when we get to measure 14, if you look at that, we change keys. That's called modulation. And it's going to be practically the same fingerings, just on different notes. So we're going from the key of F with 1 flat to the key of G with 1 sharp. Now, I'm going to play the whole thing. Let's see if, at least in this first week, if you can tackle the first page. I am going to take the repeat. So I'm going to play it all the way through so you have something to practice with. Count those offbeats. Amen. Page 64. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 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 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2. Okay, that'll give you a little something to work on, won't it? Have fun with that one, but count, count, count. So when you send me your video, I can see that you're in the right time. Now, go back to page 62, and here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play page 62. I'm going to play it all the way through once correct, and then the second time, I'm going to play it with 5 mistakes. So I want you to listen carefully, watch the music as I play it, see if you can identify that. So when you send me your email, we'll talk about that in a minute, you can tell me which measures were wrong, and if so, what I did wrong. Okay, here's the correct version of Coffee House Boogie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, here's the version with 5 mistakes. Identify the measures that are incorrect. And yes, I'm doing the swing rhythm both times. Coffee House Boogie, second take. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so after you've identified the mistakes, write me which measure it was, and when you send your email this week, in the subject line, put flats. So now go back, look at Amen, see if you can work on that syncopation. That'll be our challenge for the next week or so. Have a good day.